Hi everybody, Laura here. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm excited to be a part of the Altenew September blog hop, and they are releasing some amazing new washi tapes. And I have a few just to show you. This is not all, just a little sampler. So this one here is called Pastel Strokes. Love that. This one's Painted Orchids. This next one might be my fave. It's Watercolor Nebula. Painted Fantasy. It's a lot like Painted Orchids, but different colors, different blooms. This one's called Gilded Ombre. It's got gold in it. And this one's called Sea Quotes. So it's got some little sea imagery there and some fun little happy quotes on it. And last but certainly not least, got a skinny little metallic number here called Golden Edge. So to begin my first project, I chose to use this gorgeous Watercolor Nebula washi, and I don't think I've ever had or used washi tape this wide, and it is so cool. I feel like galaxy backgrounds are really trendy right now, so I'm smoothing this out, making sure I don't have any bubbles or any creases. It's very forgiving. It just allows you to, because I made a mistake there and it smoothed out like butter. Didn't have any creases, or it was forgiving. So now I've got my Big Mama paper trimmer here, going to trim off the excess. At first, it was sticking to the paper trimmer. But once I got that first cut done, then I could butt it up against the top and get that perfect 90-degree angle cut like so. And I'm not sure if there's an easier way to do this. Maybe you could trim it with your craft knife, but I like the paper trimmer. Look at that. So pretty. I'm popping this up onto a white card base. And then I'm going to add a sentiment. So I have some gold glittery cardstock. I'm using a couple of these caps, bold alphabet dies, and I'm spelling the word yay. And now that I think about it, is yay a word? I guess it's a word, right? I don't know. Anyway, I spelled the word yay. Popping these up as well. I thought the gold glittery looked good on the galaxy background. It's kind of like space, stars. And then I'm going to emboss a coordinating sentiment from the Sentiments and Quotes stamp set. And it says, "You are amazing." And I'm embossing this in white on a thin strip of navy. So normally I do black, but I felt like navy fit better. Putting a little bit of foam tape in between the Y's and the A, so that when I lay down my sentiment strip, it has a nice flat base to adhere to. And then to finish it off, I adhered a few jewels by Pretty Pink Posh. I used gold, rose gold, and some midnight black, which look fantastic on that galaxy background. Now moving on to the second card, I have this Painted Fantasy washi tape, which has the most beautiful florals. I love this kind of pink and fuchsia bloom there, so I wanted to get that, and I adhered this on an angle just to spice things up. I'm going to flip that over and trim off the excess with my paper trimmer. This one was a little easier since the top of it was exposed. I could just butt that right up to the top of my paper trimmer and gives you the perfect 90-degree cut every time, and the washi tape cuts like butter. And then for a little something spicy, I'm going to put a little bit of that golden edge right at the top of that angle. And I think this golden edge might be my favorite. It's a tie between that and the Watercolor Nebula. But don't you think it'd be cool to do an entire background of stripes with this golden edge? I'm thinking I might do that next. So I just folded that over the edge and then back over to the paper trimmer. I'm going to crop off everything above the golden edge washi. I have a card base out of some Scarlet colored cardstock. I just tried to draw from the darkest color within that pink flower. I'm going to emboss the sentiment from the Cherished Memories stamp set. So I rub down the card base with the magic powder bag. I'm inking it up with Versamark ink. And this time, instead of using white embossing powder, I'm using gold. And that is because I like to live on the edge. No, I thought the gold went well because I used the gold washi, just tying it all together, popping up this panel, and then to finish it off, a few sequins here and there. And this card is finished, so it says, "Holding you in my heart." And this one says, yay, you're amazing. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure and check out the new washi tapes at Altenew and the rest of the blog hop. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time.